more stuff gets done, right? Hey everyone, you are watching another Tip Tuesday. My name is Michaela, and today I want to talk to you about priorities and accountability. So I just finished up our Launch Your Welcome and Wow sequence. We met twice a week for an hour and talked all things automation. I went through and taught these studio owners how to navigate in the automation software, add their contacts in, organize them, and then we built out their custom email template and a whole entire Welcome and Wow series campaign. So now anytime someone registers into their studio, emails, a whole series of emails are shot out to these customers in a timely manner to inform them of their studio, welcome them, and really just blow their dang minds, right? Something that happened during this whole series were interruptions, I want to say. Interruptions. There was just a bunch of interruptions in everyone's schedule. And this usually happens whenever you decide to try out something new, you try to learn something. You just have the universe just kind of like coming at you like, hey, we're not going to make this easy for you, are ya? No. So I was in between Indiana and California. I was at Starbucks. I was in my apartment. I was at my parents' house. I was at all these different places instructing these courses. And, you know, there's dogs barking, there's phones ringing, there's rain coming down when I was outside. It was just, you know, little things that you don't expect to happen, but do. And then for the studio owners, like one of them was having family emergencies and the other one is in the middle of a move of studios, you know, just everything. Life still happens even when you have plans, right? So something that we really all talked about was how we prioritized this course, and we held each other accountable, because if I said, hey, I'm going to show up at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, I better be there, right? Because someone else is counting on me to be there. When we have a planned day, we usually have things that are important to us that have to get done. And then we have a whole other set of things that come at us like fires that we just have to put out throughout the day, right? So how do we put out those fires and get our stuff done all at once? I want to share with you the Covey Quadrant. So the Covey Quadrant is all about putting important things first, right? And then going down the list. Okay, so quadrant number 1. This is where you have your important and urgent tasks. So this could be like ordering costumes or processing registrations. It's important to get that money in, and maybe urgent as well. Now, number 2, quadrant number 2, this is where you really want to focus most of your attention, because this is your important but not urgent tasks. So this is where you're planning your marketing strategy. This is where you're building that network, those relationships. This is where you're planning your foundation and building that out. Now, quadrant number 3, you really want to avoid this quadrant as much as possible, because these are urgent but not important tasks. These give you the illusion that they are important because they are urgent, but they're really not. So this could be some certain phone calls or certain emails or certain text messages or stuff that people throw at you as if they are emergencies, but they're really not. So be careful. Really decide, hey, is this something that can wait till tomorrow? Is this really important? Is this going to get me closer to my goals? So quadrant number 4, this is something you want to limit, because this is not important and not urgent. You want to limit this so that you're not wasting all your time, right? This is your escape. This is your entertainment. This is stuff that you use to minimize stress. Stephen Covey says the key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. It's really important for us to schedule things out. Put it on a calendar and work together with other people, because when you do, you're being held accountable. And when you're held accountable, more stuff gets done, right? Thanks again, guys. I'm Michaela, and this is another Tip Tuesday. Click the link below and subscribe to my newsletter, where I share tips and tricks for all things business and automation. Thanks for watching, guys, and I want to catch you next week on another Tip Tuesday.